So, meanwhile, at the plot thread we left dangling last season, and everyone noticed that everyone just kind of chills. It's like, yeah, we tried to kill Dooku, but he's got other things on his mind. And yeah, I tried to kill Dooku, but I've got other things on my mind. And who knows what's going on with Savage? Although we'll see him in a couple episodes. But I like how everyone just kind of decides at the same time, like, yeah, maybe we should follow up on that plot thread. Yeah, let's go ahead and resolve this. Okay, so let's go back. And so she goes back at basically the exact same time that Dooku decides to finally seek revenge. Which brings me to the thing I really don't like about this episode. I just want to get this out of the way at the beginning. What the hell is up with the magic in this episode? And let's just call it what it is. Ooh, and then this, and then we have straight-up golemification. Or necromancy, if you prefer, animating the bodies of the dead. Oh, and voodoo! They have frickin' voodoo in this one. Like, I have the lock of your hair. I will use it to torture you slowly. Oh, and I will talk to you through this lock of hair. Like, okay, just letting it go. I do find it interesting that the Separatists are still using that anti-organic weapon. I forget what they called it. The incinerator or inceptorator, the destructinator, the burninator, something like that. I don't know. What I really want to say about this episode is two things. First of all, Grievous sucks as usual. Seriously, why is Grievous always so pathetic? Like, I've kind of just started to accept that Grievous is pathetic, but he shouldn't be. He's a cyborg programmed with fighting knowledge who can octo-wield lightsabers, and was previously this great leader. And did that just... was strange. Whatever. And it is actually funny to me that he's dueling Ventress, and Ventress beats him, which, whatever. But then he orders his troops to get involved. And the moment he does, the pseudo-truce they have just goes away. And funnily enough, the moment the pseudo-truce goes away, this droids start to win. And then the necromancy goes away, or whatever. And then they just absolutely start crushing them. And we kind of see the end of the Night Sisters more or less completely here. But what I find funny is Dooku is, like, struggling in terrible, horrible pain. He's like, please, Grievous, you have to do this. Grievous is like, okay. And he goes off at his usual stalking pace. No rush, just, yeah, okay. I'll follow this order. If Dooku dies, whatever. Funny how this cycle of revenge and betrayal has ended up costing them basically everything. You catch that? What I want to know is what the hell Talzin was after. Oh, don't tell me she wasn't scheming. This is actually not the last time we'll see her in the series either, spoiler alert. So she tries to bring Ventress back into the fold, sees the counterattack coming, knows it's coming, you can't tell me she doesn't know it's coming, and decides to celebrate with a feast now that they have officially inducted Ventress into the Night Sisters. And she's basically pinning everything on Ventress here. I really hope they continue Ventress' storyline in the future. I just want to say that really quick. So then there's a moment where Ventress is like, oh my god, this is all my fault. They're coming because of me. And Talzin actually doesn't address what she says. She just says, no time for regrets. We've got to fight back now. And then she more or less insists on provoking Dooku as much as possible by killing him as slowly and horribly as she can. And the final thing, and this is the thing that really caught my attention, when Talzin's talk, there's always a voice underneath her voice, kind of like this. Like, I'm not doing it quite well because I'm just doing it manually with no voice modulation, but you get the point. There's always that voice in hers. But when she appears as a green flame to Ventress at the end of the episode, that voice is gone. Like, it's echoey, but the actual bestial side effect is gone. It really feels to me, especially given the way they've started crafting episodes in Season 4, that there is more to this and that they want to do more with this. And, well, given what happened with the Clone Wars, it's possible they just never got around to it. Maybe the new seasons when they come out, or the new season, I guess, when it comes out, we'll answer some of these questions. All I know is that right now, I'm going to chop this off. I'll see you next time, guys.